Welcome to Live in the Comments. I'm King Gerald Jones, and we're going to get live in the comments. This show is about my podcast. I can't answer or comment on every single comment on my podcast. So what I did is started this, and I'm basically going to run through questions, going to run through comments, real brief, real quick, live in the comments, real fast. So this week's topic or this week podcast was about interracial dating, emphasis on the interracial. So I actually had one situation or interracial dating situation where I was dealing with this young lady, and that was my only interracial dating. But my co-host, Mars, she actually dealt with one guy too, but she had a very intriguing story. She had a better story than me. My little story was that the girl was on her cycle. That really wasn't nothing major. That wasn't nothing. But Mars divulged a little story, a little information about a guy. She was interracial dating situation she had where the guy drank her urine. The guy actually drank her urine. So that was real shocking. Not shocking that it's been done because I've heard women do it, but shocking that men will do it. And this interracial dating situation brought about that shock. So we have comments. I'm going to get right in the comments and see what people are saying about the white guy drinking Mars's urine. So the first comment comes from TikTok. The first comment on TikTok, she says, wee, literally PP, not intriguing at all. So I guess she wasn't too fond of, also in the comments, let me know, one, as a woman, have you ever had this done? And also as a woman, would you be open to the idea of a man drinking your pee? So again, bubbly joy from TikTok says, literally PP, not intriguing. So she wasn't intrigued by it, I guess. But I have had some comments in my DMs saying that women that were intrigued by it. The next comment says turn off, complete turn off. So I guess that person was turned off by Mars having the white guy drink her urine. She says she actually went to the restaurant, got a to-go cup, peed in the to-go cup, and the white guy drank it as she drove home. So the next comment comes from Rakaya, Miss Cash Me Out Niblet. Rakaya, Miss Cash Me Out Niblet says, she ain't lying. This shit happened to me before. Some dudes like drinking pee. There you have it. Here go another example of a woman that has had a white. I don't know. I should ask her, Rakaya, if you're watching this, what race was the guy that drank your urine? Because the guy Mars was dealing with, he was white. So let us know if this was a black guy, Rakaya, that drank your urine. The next comment comes from January's Finest Goat. January's Finest Goat, she puts a laugh face, and then in the second emoji, she puts a cry face. I don't know what that means, January. Tell us what that means in the comments. The next comment comes from Vanna. Vanna Step. Vanna Step says, listen, I had that before. It makes them go crazy. He is infatuated with you now. To me, if a man drink your urine, to me that's kind of like voodoo. You know how they were saying like the cycle blood in the spaghetti. So is this a little bit of voodoo if a man drinks your urine? So Vanna says she said she had it happen before too, and she said the guys go crazy. So I don't know, Vanna. Next comment comes from Chosen One. So Chosen One says, I beg your finest pardon, girl. I beg your finest pardon, girl. Chosen One Karma. She says, I beg your finest pardon. So I guess she's not totally up for the drinking of the urine. The next comment comes from Blase. Blase on TikTok says, nah, I don't believe that. Oh man, that's crazy. She says she don't believe it. Is this a guy or a woman? Let's go to Blase page. So Blase, I guess this is a guy. He don't have any pictures. He just have a profile picture of him with a Burger King cardboard hat on, talking about he don't believe it. He's probably the one drinking the urine and and trying to get us off his trail. Blase, we on to you, bro. The jig is up. You are drinking the urine. Blase. Let us know the truth. Do you drink the urine and you want us off your trail? The next, Wick on TikTok says, believe it. There's some weirdos out there. Is it weird to drink urine? I'm not, and I've never, and don't even think of drinking a woman's urine. But is it weird to do it? Just because you're not doing it? Because at some point before, it was weird to have oral sex. It was weird to give a woman oral sex. So the first person that did it, I'm sure when he went to his friends and said, hey, man, I just licked on her vagina, they were like, oh, you weird. That's crazy. But as time went on, it got comfortable. So is this really weird, or is just what you're not on yet? Is this going to be the wave of the future? So Wick, is it weird? In the comments, let us know. Is it weird for a man to drink a woman's urine in a sexual manner? The next comment comes from Kelly Paxton. Kelly Paxton says, I heard it all. That's out. She says she heard it all. That's out. So I guess Kelly Paxton is not up for the drinking of the urine. So that's out according to Kelly Paxton. Let's zoom through these comments. Next comment comes from Angel T. Angel T says, I mean with a thinking. So are you thinking about it, Angel? That's what I want to know, Angel. Are you thinking about getting your urine drunk by a man, white man, black man? Are you thinking about it? Because you did put a thinking emoji. Let us know in the comments. The next comment comes from, on TikTok, comes from Pretty, just pretty with some emojis. I don't know. My ex asked for me to go in his mouth for months. Thought he was joking until one I said, let me see. I think she missed days, one day. So let's start from the beginning. Y'all be having me sounding retarded when I be reading these paragraphs and these comments when y'all be writing them wrong. So make sure you guys write them right. So again, before we read this comment, the topic is on my podcast. I have my co-host, and she had dated one white guy. So the white guy drunk her urine and wanted to constantly drink her urine. So we're trying to figure out, is that weird or is that norm? At least for a white, I've never done it. I've never wanted it done, but is it weird or is it not? The topic is a man drinking a woman's urine, or maybe vice versa. Let's think about vice versa. Is there any women out there that would drink a man's urine? So the next comment comes from Pretty. My ex asked me to go in his mouth for months. Thought he was joking until one day I said, let me see something. And well, so let's go to Pretty. So Pretty done peed in the nigga in the man mouth. Pretty. So in the comments, Pretty, tell us were you turned on? Were you turned off? Was it cool? Would you do it again? Why did you do it? So that's Pretty in the comments. So the next comment says it's from Chicken and Rice Bowl. This man screen username is Chicken and Rice Bowl. He says she clearly has no dignity. I don't even know. Let's go to Chicken and Rice Bowl page. Okay. His account is private, and I'm not going to send him. He's pretty much. We're not going to even off with your head, Chicken and Rice Bowl, because you have a phony name, a felonious name as a username. You don't have any profile. You have 0 likes. Dignity, huh? You're talking dignity. So again, the topic is on my podcast, I had dealt in an interracial dating situation with one white girl, and my co-host, she had dealt with an interracial situation with one white guy, and she had me beat because the white guy that she had dealt with or dated actually wanted to drink her urine or did drink her urine. So that's what the topic is about. And I'm reading through the comments, live on comments. We're almost through. I'm not going to do a long one today. So we're almost through. Let's go to the next comment. The next comment says, oh, well, it's just 2 emojis. It's from Cleon82. Cleon82 puts a laugh emoji and then a throw up emoji and a that's out emoji. So that's Cleon82. Tamika LA Tamika LA Dolls. Tamika LA Dolls. She puts a vomit emoji. T Baby underscore 85 says LOL. T Baby 85, excuse me, T Baby 85 on Instagram says LOL. Yoshida says that is crazy as fuck with vomit face, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck, Yoshida. So I guess she would never, Yoshida, no? Yeah or nay? Heartbreakers 1217. She put 5 laughing emojis. Heartbreaker, that make me want to ask you, have you ever done that before? The next comment comes from Mom Love 5. Mom Love 5 also put, she put 6 laughing emojis. I don't, Onita put Mars and then LOL. Last comment, this is the last comment. We're going to go on and cut it short. Mom's Love also says, what's in that cup, sunshine? So mom love 5 says, what's in that cup, sunshine? So that's the topic. I'm going to end. That's the comments. That's all the comments. That's all the comments I'm going to read. Make sure you go subscribe to Thousand Bodies Podcast, where I talk about the women that I've dated and the women that I've had sex with and tell the story behind it. Also, go check out 1,000 Questions from Mars, where she follows up, and it's a piggyback off of my podcast, and she asks me questions from a woman's point of view or more introspective, because I'm just giving my masculine story and my last masculine opinion about the women that I've had sex with and dated. But she comes and piggybacks and asks the deeper and better questions. And also make sure, and that's Monday and Wednesday, also make sure you check out what we're on now, live in the comments with King Gerald Jones, where I go through the comments and I read them real fast because I can't possibly answer all the comments. Oh, I think I have one more. I want to read. I think I do have one more I want to read. Ooh, let's find it. Y'all bear with me. Let me find it. In the meantime, in between time. Okay, we do have a comment right here. This comment says, Mars story had me. I love it. Okay, so this is from on YouTube, LaShawn Woods. LaShawn Woods says she loves it. She said the comment had her. My question to you is, and my question is to anybody that want to comment on this video, would you allow a man to drink your urine? Would you allow a man to drink your urine? That's the comment. That's the question. Okay, so that's it. Again, make sure you go subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you follow and subscribe on all platforms, whether it's King Gerald Jones or 1,000 Bodies Podcast. You guys have a great evening and enjoy your weekend.